Another shot at $1,000 for you closer to 3:30. You can go fund yourself. Every hour about 30 past. You can do that. If you listen on podcast and you don't listen live, you can leave a message for us if there's something you want to throw in on. The Alan Cox Show After Hours line is always taking calls. It's 216-986-8903. So if you're somebody who does not listen in real time, you can still throw in on something we might be talking about. If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio from outside of Ohio, tell me where you do that. We'll put you on our map of bureau chiefs all around the world. Mary listens in D.C. Brad is kind of a roving bureau chief. He's stationed in Clarksville, Tennessee for the next few months. Steven's in Hermitage, Tennessee. I don't know how close that is to Clarksville. Maybe they can do a little customer meetup. Hermitage, I know, is outside Nashville. April is in Moore Park, California. Jamie is in The Colony, Texas, which is suburban Dallas, I believe. Allison listens in Hamburg, Germany. And Quayon and Matt are in San Francisco. Somebody pointed me. Do you know who Chase Rice is? You're a country music fan.
Yeah.
Chase Rice. I guess he was the centerpiece of that Bachelor episode that they did in Cleveland, out at Cedar Point. Did you read about all the drama behind that?
The one girl dated him.
Yeah, and he said he had no idea.
He was like on Survivor or something. He was on a reality show. He was like a college football player. Like, he's got a history behind him, and I guess they dated in the past, and then he ended up being their musical guest.
He was pretty salty because he's like, the producers didn't tell me it was going to be a girl that I dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Well, Chuck Yarbrough did a good write-up on it in The Plain Dealer, and the guy's like, I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to do a show at Cedar Point or what. I've never heard of this guy, but I figured you had.
Yeah.
Chase Rice. Was he got a big song?
He's good. Chase Rice is good. Really. What is this? I don't know this one.
She's a pick me up at 6, make you wait till late.
Okay. So
Ready, Set, Roll is probably his biggest one. Ready, Set, Let's Roll. Ready, Set, Let's Ride.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I like the part.
Yeah.
That's the
Eyes
good
on
part.
You, or those are probably his two biggest ones.
I'll tell you what I really enjoyed, even if I don't like the music. I do like the camaraderie. We were at this wedding. My wife's cousin got married over the weekend in Detroit, and it was a pretty big wedding. And
he's in the Asian Girls.
So what?
When everybody's out dancing, there's a big line dance going on, right? Yeah. And the bride's side had a whole lot of like Muslim friends, right? So they're wearing the hijabs and the thing, right? But they're out there doing the boot, scoot, and boogie.
Yeah.
And I was like, good for them. Everybody looks like they're having fun.
Right.
People from all over and all kinds, and you know, I liked it.
Yes.
I can't handle the music, but I was in a distinct minority on that, and that's fine. It's still like fun time music.
Well, that's what I've told you guys 1,000 times. I'm like, if you go to a country tailgate, it is some of the most fun you'll have. Like,
but that's
the tailgates
because
at
of the
Blossom.
alcohol.
Yeah.
No. But just the camaraderie. Everybody's nice. Everybody's hanging out. You play cornhole. You play beer pong. Like, you just kind of walk around. And
Just like a
it's
rock
really
and
good
roll
time.
tailgate.
Yeah, just like a tailgate.
Just like a musical tailgate. Just like any
Sure.
concert.
But I don't like doing that anyway.
Okay, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Alan.
But you're...
Yeah, I like doing it.
Yeah.
My wife is a Jimmy Buffett fan. She's not psychotic about it.
Right.
But I've gone to see Jimmy Buffett with her.
Yeah.
And that kind of, through her, she enjoys it so much, and it makes her so happy that I try to take myself out of it. And I go, okay,
I'm just doing something to make my wife happy.
let me buy in. But you also kind of you're going to be there for a long time.
Yeah.
So you got to also kind of buy into it a little bit, too. You know? Because I had the same disdain for parrot heads as everyone else for a long time. But then you go, okay, listen, there's just people wanting to have fun.
Yeah.
Pretending they're on a boat.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. They want to fill their flatbed with sand. Who am I to stop them?
That's it.
Right?
There's people just trying to have a good time. That's it.
And God bless Jimmy Buffett. This guy has the greatest scam going.
What's that?
Yeah, total scam.
I mean, you tour for 6 weeks in the summertime. You get out there, and it's, you know, last time we saw him, it was pouring. We went with your ex-wife. She went with us. Bill.
I know. Idiots.
It's the only one with an ex-wife.
And she, well, no, she went because
I know she doesn't like it either.
She didn't like it either, but she had fun. Who knows? But it's pouring rain at Blossom, and Jimmy Buffett's up there. I got my toes in the sand. So everybody's, you know, they buy in, have fun, buy in, whatever.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But I've never heard of Chase Rice. But I guess they whip that on them.
Said it 100 times. Country music is either about getting drunk in the sun and having a good time or being in love. Those are like the two things. And hey, little romantic Mare likes that kind of stuff, okay? So that's what it is.
I understand.
Go have fun in the sun and meet a boy and kiss him. You know?
We already met him.
That's all.
Go have some fun in the sun, meet a boy, and kiss him.
That's the country music. Or a girl, whatever you're into.
Or, when you're immediately branded a psycho because,
What?
he's like, hey, I'm Chase. Hi, I'm Mary. And she leans in. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
We have fun in the sun
down.
together
Whoa.
before we kiss.
I just met you.
We have fun in the sun together before we kiss.
You
We
said
might-
fun in the sun, meet a boy, and kiss him. What's the elapsed time between the second two stages of that?
2 hours.
2 hours. So then
If you
copious
met
amounts
someone-
of alcohol.
If you met someone at a concert and you guys were into the same music and you're dancing around, you're having a good time, and 2 hours later you wouldn't kiss him goodbye?
I met
at the end
someone-
of the
His
concert.
name's also Bill.
Yeah, right?
Because then girls don't go see the music I like.
Yeah, exactly.
His
That's what
name
I'm
is
saying.
also Bill. Bill, I've never felt this way. I've never met anyone like you at a Coheed and Cambria show, even though everyone here
all
looks
like you.
exactly like
me,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. A whole bunch of Cedric Bixler lookalikes.
Sure.
I met somebody on a bus one time.
See, you're kissing bus people. I can kiss sun people.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Is that the strangest place you've met somebody that you've kissed?
On a bus?
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
gotta be.
anyone. Like, I mean, on a bus.
I've never kissed someone I met on a bus.
met somebody at a petting zoo that I ended up making out with later. That was cool.
It was a heavy petting zoo.
Good size and nice make out.
I'm trying to think. I don't know about weird places I've met people. I meet a lot of people in bars in my drinking days.
Yeah, but that
I don't know
doesn't
if that's
count.
weird.
Everyone meets people in bars.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying like something completely innocent. You started the day like, I'm just gonna do this, and then you ended up locking face with someone.
I don't know. Nothing comes to mind.
Locking face. It's the unlocking of the face that's the tough part.
I don't like it when my phone buzzes right at that minute because I'm like, is someone texting me that I met and kissed in a weird place?
He was like,
Hey, remember me?
yeah, right.
You
don't
whore.
remember? I was like,
Yes.
ugh.
You're like, why do you still have my phone number?
Yeah, right.
I met you on a bus.
Do gazebos count?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
It started out innocent. You didn't know you were gonna finger blast something.
Something.
Something. He was going to finger
Yes.
blast something, Bill.
Something, yes.
I'll say this. Here is my quest before the night is over. I will finger blast something.
Sorry, I'm a little off. Like my ears are plugged, my nose are plugged, my throat's plugged.
Are you
Like,
sick?
You know what?
I think I'm getting there. I've been taking like emergency.
Well, then stay home.
That
That stuff doesn't do anything.
I know.
Stay home then.
I can't.
I felt run down today,
Wait,
too.
I don't want you to have the coronavirus.
I might already have it, and that means all y'all are infected too.
No, you're in a separate room for a reason.
If I go down, y'all going down with me.
Well,
going
then expect to
anywhere.
hear from my lawyers.
If you
if that's
have the
case.
coronavirus, we're shaving the top of your head.
Yes.
Shave your whole
That's
That's the
body.
only
fair.
cure.
That's fair. If I have the coronavirus, you guys can feel free to shave my head.
On the subject of Bill thinking that the people who don't get married on The Bachelor should be punished, Stephen Canton said if they get divorced or don't get married, they should have to shave their heads to look like George Jefferson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Should be a universal punishment.
Yeah, that's the worst type of punishment, and I agree. I mean, people who
Even the girls
Yeah.
Yeah.
have to shave their
Especially
head
the
like
girls.
that,
oh, that would be worse.
Especially the girls.
but leave it like a skullet, leave
Yeah.
it long.
It's like a Britney meltdown 2006 kind of thing,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, Britney Spears didn't have. I mean, I would.
Dude, have you been on her Instagram lately?
She's insane.
I went through probably an hour
She-
of going down the deep dive of Britney Spears' Instagram, and I was like, what happened
Isn't she
to
just
this girl?
painting or something?
No,
Or-
she's like doing weird yoga, but no, she's not very good at it.
It's 'cause
And
she's
she
pushing
puts-
40.
She
She feels
puts
weird.
on. Oh yeah, she's constantly in a bikini.
Yeah.
She puts on this fake voice where she's like, "Okay, today I'm gonna be doing this yoga pose to open my back," and that's exactly what she sounds
She's
like.
ticky ticky boom boom. She
Dude.
looks like she's about. You ever see one of those?
I got far enough back in the videos though that she didn't sound like that.
She
So
reminds-
I was like 2 years back, and I was like, "When did this happen?"
You
When-
went 2
Dude,
years
I
into
was
her feed.
so far
It's-
into
it
her
looks crazy.
feed.
It's wild, and like
She's
the
nuts.
the eye makeup that she's wearing is
I
like
think it looks like she's
so
never
much.
taken her eye makeup off.
and just keep putting it
Yes,
on over
I've
it.
done that. I've been on like 5-day drinking benders where I'll just wake up and fix my eyeliner from the night before and then put on more mascara. And then that's what you end up looking like. You have these tarantula eyes. Oh my goodness.
She reminds me of Austin Powers fembots.
She's crazy.
She's like
Well, she was one.
a fembot.
She's off the deep end.
So what's her deal then? What is she worried about?
I don't know.
Well, she is
She lives in
bipolar,
like,
and
where's
she's
she, like Hawaii or something?
she went to Trinidad and Tobago or something like that.
No, she lives in like a tropical. It might just be California.
It might be Miami.
And she's got some hot model dude
Sam.
that she's with, and he's like tall and perfect and gorgeous, and she's just a whack job.
Well, she's trying to figure herself out. She's a
things.
mom.
And she's been in the spotlight since she was, 3 or 4 or something like that? Like, I get it.
Long time.
But I was like, what threw me the most was that I had made it far enough back that her voice
was different.
And I was like, when did this happen?
Well, like I said, she's bipolar. She's on medication. They think that she's not going to perform ever again. And she's fighting for custody of her kids, full custody. And she's
Against
trying
Kevin Federline? How is that still a fight?
because she said she was going to put her kid in the microwave. Like, she was saying all these crazy things.
Really?
Dude,
Recently?
she is off
this
her
was
rocker.
years ago, and that's why they originally took them away. You know how, like...
But how has that not been resolved? These kids are like ready to go to college.
because
trying
her
to have it
dad
better.
still has conservatorship over her entire estate.
How do you know all this?
I read.
This is what he would know.
I
He knows
read.
anything
This
is
is
going to be bad.
Yeah, right. I hardly call that reading.
She's been fighting
Maybe
for her...
read something that feeds your mind, for Christ's
She's
sake.
been fighting...
Hey, it's coming in handy right now. We're learning a lot.
She's fighting for her conservatorship from her dad because her dad almost died. He's ill, and so she doesn't know where it's going to go to. And he's pretty much been
Not the only one who's ill.
responsible for her.
Digging through Britney Spears' Instagram feed.
Dude, I went so far back.
it's
and now
kinda
I'm
fun.
into it again. And I'm like, oh my God.
How far back do you think you have to go in Madonna's feed until she stops being British?
I don't know.
Well, see,
Look at
she's
that.
been British since Instagram's been a thing, so...
Her English accent predates social media. I guess you're right.
Exactly, yeah.
I got $1,000 here for you. It's a chance for you to go fund yourself, put all this nonsense behind you, and put some gauche in your pocket. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword SAVE to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's SAVE to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, who's this?
Bill, your friend Timothy Moscow.
Hey, what's going on, Moscow?
Bill is so sad.
What's so sad?
I'm so sad, Bill.
About what?
About my friend Kobe. My friend Kobe Bryant.
That's right, you guys are on the same team.
We were both on the Lakers. Mm-hmm. I played for Los Angeles Lakers for... Sorry, I meant to say Knicks. Knicks and Lakers, Bill.
You
on
played for
Lake-
both teams?
I played for Lakers
Mm-hmm.
with the Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I lost a brother, Bill.
That's really sad, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Mostly because our careers were so similar, Bill.
I don't know if you can say that.
I mean, just look at the numbers, Bill. We were like twins.
Not quite.
How long did Kobe play for Lakers?
20 years.
That's right. Mozgov, whole career. 8. So close, Bill. So close.
So close. So close.
Mozgov, in the playoffs many times, Bill. Just like Kobe.
Did you ever win a MVP or anything like that?
No,
Did you ever...
just like Kobe. Never won MVP.
No, he won MVP.
Never won MVP, Bill. So sad.
What's your best memory of Kobe?
We used to play horse
Uh-huh.
at the Staples Center.
Mm-hmm. And who won?
I did.
You beat Kobe Bryant in a game of horse? He's one of the best shooters of all time.
No. No, sorry, Bill. Kobe and I would play a horse. Sorry, Bill, I misspoke there. Lost in translation. Kobe.
You would play a horse in basketball?
Kobe and I would play a horse.
And he agreed to this?
Kobe or the horse?
Kobe. And the horse. I'm very confused.
The horse didn't have any say in it, Bill.
Wait, you forced...
I would get the call from Kobe,
Mm-hmm.
and he would just say, Mozgov, horse, now. And I knew what that
It meant that you were going to play basketball against a horse with Kobe Bryant.
Bill, I'm crying. It's so sad. I'll never play with a horse again, Bill.
Why? You can still play with a horse.
No,
Why not?
it's too painful.
Okay. Why?
Too painful to remember my brother, the Kobe the Bryant, against the horse. In fact, I had the horse put down this morning, Bill.
Wait, why'd you do that? You didn't have to put the horse down just because someone else passed away.
Bill, please, shh. Bill, I don't want to be reminded of my friend the Kobe.
So sell the horse. You don't just
Bill,
kill it.
nobody wants to buy a sad horse. The horse was sad too,
Why was the horse sad?
because of the Kobe Bryant died.
The horse doesn't know that.
I told him. He knew. Could tell. So we took him out back and put him down.
Oh, jeez. You did it yourself?
I did it to myself. I feel I owed him that much, Bill.
It's pretty intense, man.
I put my arm around his neck and I said, buddy, remember all the good times we had with the Kobe Bryant. And then I put him in chokehold.
You.
Because I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud.
I don't. That seems pretty hard to do.
It was very hard. It took 2 or 3 tries. He kept getting back up. It was very hard to do. But I finally did it, Bill. All for Kobe. My brother, my twin. Oh, Bill.
You know, you guys don't really look alike, though. Like, you weren't twins.
No. We were twins in spirit. Twins in our commitment to the game.
I see. You guys didn't have that kind of similar career, though.
There will never be another horse like Paco.
What was his name?
Paco.
Paco?
Paco the horse. Gone forever.
Rip Paco.
Like the Kobe Bryant. We were, yes, both championship basketball players, Bill.
That's true.
I was in just as many championships as Kobe Bryant.
Not as many.
Just as many, Bill.
Not as many.
I mean horse championship. All right, listen, I'm too sad to go on. Bill.
Okay, good.
Too sad for Paco and Kobe.
Kill Paco!
Bill, I didn't kill Paco.
You just told me you killed Paco!
Bill, put him out of his misery. I didn't kill anyone.
Listen,
I saved him from a lifetime of sadness. With no Kobe Bryant. I can't go on, Bill. I need to go.
alright,
I
bye-bye.
love you. Don't get in any planes or anything.
I
okay?
won't, okay.
I've already lost too many friends.
Alright,
All right, bye, Bill.
Bye.
Love you.
love you too, bud.
All right.
Could you imagine
No,
how hard it'd be to choke out a horse?
he's strong, man.
I don't care how strong you are.
You got a nut. You put his head like in your forearm and your bicep.
Yeah,
Some
that'd be
Popeye
pretty
stuff.
hard.
Nah,
Pretty hard to do.
he never said how big the horse was,
Even if it's a small horse,
Could've
I
been
feel
a
like
pony.
it's still hard.
or a mini horse.
I don't think they're playing
You don't think you
basketball.
could choke out a mini horse?
Like Lil Sebastian?
Yeah,
I
you could
think I-
choke out little
I
Sebastian
think
for
I
sure.
could, but I think it's still going to be way more difficult than just the way their necks are so muscular.
Yeah,
It's a very
Impossible.
sinewy beast.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're going to fight back.
you don't know that. You could have gotten the horse that was already on the edge. That he was like, my time's done. Just don't turn me into glue.
He just leaned into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, leans into
He like
it.
held his breath while you're doing it. Yeah.
All right, I've got, we're going to put somebody on Mary's Polar Blast team, closer to 420. What's your team again?
Snow babies.
Snow Babies. We go back to Boston Mills Brandywine 1 week from this Friday for the 10th annual Alan Cox Show Polar Blast Battle. And if you want to try to register to get on Poundcake's team, you can do that at alancoxshow.com. Use the keyword Polar Blast.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio